Hey guys, how you doing today? My name is Brendan Reviews, and we're finally doing it. We're finally doing a movie for Scariest Media. I've been stuck on what movie I should watch, but I've had a few in the back of my mind, and one of the ones that kept coming up in my head was a little movie from 1983 called Angst. Supposedly it's based on a true story, and I've heard some things. I've heard that this is one of the most disturbing serial killer movies, especially given the fact that it's based on a true story, supposedly. Let me just double check that. Okay, so it is loosely based on the real-life mass murderer Werner Knizek? I guess. There's no other thing to really say about it. Based on true events kind of thing? Serial killer? Let's do this. So far we just have a guy walking, and all I gotta say is this guy is very strange looking. So he's got a gun.
Versteckt sich und kehrt 2 Uhr früh.
Alright, so I guess the whole movie is supposed to be in German, which at least I got the subtitles, so... Okay, so he's asking for help, actually. He's actually asking for help from the court. That's interesting.
Und meint nur, dass Sadismus die Zurechnungsfähigkeit nicht ausschließt.
He thinks that sadism does not exclude insanity. Holy fuck, okay. So we're dealing with a true psychopath here. Guy cut off his head and drank his blood, okay. Oh, that's got
He's
just shoving a lit light bulb on her face and whatever. He was never violent or brutal against her? I mean, he shoots the actress Elizabeth D.
During the 10
years in prison, he keeps quiet and is well adapted. On 28th of October, he is released from prison. Ooh, so he escaped, so now he's out of prison. 10 years later. Microsoft presentation kind of thing. It looks really old. Angst. Street. Film is based on true events.
Oh yeah.
The shot is great so far, and I really like the sound design of just the water dripping. The water dripping sounds really good from a sound design standpoint, and yeah. That was a good damn, this is also a really good shot. Also, he didn't kill his mom. Alright. He didn't kill his mom, but he did kill the old lady at the beginning. That urge to torture a human is the one thing he couldn't get rid of. So far, I'm loving the simplicity of all this. I'm just loving the, lack of music. I'm loving the sound design. The lighting's supernatural, so it gives off kind of a more realistic tone. Gotta censor that out. I never committed a crime out of pure joy. There was always a little something that was added to it. Alright, so he's out, and he plans on doing it again. So he's gonna try to find somebody for this kill that he's planning. So he's just watching their asses and their bodies and whatever.
Ich war gleich voll da.
I'm not enjoying these fucking close-ups of a man eating a sausage. I'm just not. I'm really not. Or a brat. Is he eating a brat? By the fucking...
Das war keine günstige Gelegenheit.
Everyone thinks it's just weird. Wow, really no signs of care at all.
Im Taxi war einfach günstig. Raubüberfall sollte es
Wouldn't be a robbery. I wasn't interested in money.
Eine richtige...
Shit, okay.
Zuerst Hände fesseln.
Oh, is he gonna try to suffocate her from behind the wheel? Oh, I like this running shot. So he almost just got caught. Okay. These running shots are awesome. Okay, so when I said, like, there wasn't any music, like, this is the first instance of music that I'm, like, really picking up on. And music sounds great. So, okay, just sees a random house, decide he's gonna walk up to it, walk through this person's property, huh? Nope, there's that music again. I'm pretty sure this was like in, yeah, this music is also in the cafe scene, I'm pretty sure. So he just found a deserted house, okay. You gonna go in there at all? Are you just gonna keep walking around? Walk around every single corner, circle right back where you were. Oh, so he's trying to break the window. Oh, so he breaks in, but still make sure to shut the window. What a polite young lad.
No crack from it. We've forgotten the...
Okay, so there's a bed already in here with a lamp. Is there somebody else already in the house? I'm betting there's somebody else in the house based off of that bed.
Papa. Ich hatte Angst vor mir selbst.
Is that what angst means? Is afraid? Fear? Yeah, I guess so, because every single time it says angst, it lines up with fear or afraid. So the English title to this would be Fear. Oh, somebody's pulling up.
Mein Plan wird funktionieren.
Oh no, there's a dog. I didn't even think about it until he might kill the dog. So it's an old lady and a man in a wheelchair. I think the reason why he said dad is, well, mentally like he's handicapped. And, maybe expecting, you know, his dad?
Brennan Reviews made this for you, baby, and your daddy.
No, come on, don't go upstairs. Please don't. Please don't kill the dog. Please don't kill the dog. I don't want to see it. I just don't. I'm afraid, like, when it cuts back, it's gonna be maybe the dog, like, aw. He's backing up from the dog. Is he, like, afraid of it? Please, please don't kill the dog. The shots are great so far. The shots in this movie are freaking great. Okay, so the dog... So they found the window. Once you find the window, I'd suggest you get the fuck out of that. Oh, he's trying to leave and he can't. Oh!
Für meine
Why is the old lady not doing a fucking thing?
Mutter eine Mutter nicht haben wollte, bin ich bei meiner Großmutter aufgewachsen. Hat sie mich in ein
So
Haus-
literally as he's attacking and killing these people, he's thinking of his mom. So he's got everybody in the house incapacitated. God, that's a sweaty boy right there. Okay, I'm sick of the close-ups on his mouth. Please, fucking go away. Him sniffing the crotch, did he come? Did he, like...
übernehmen.
Okay, so does he not care that the other guy is, like, going away? Like, crawling away?
Komm aus
Oh.
unserem Hass.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna kill the, handicapped guy first? He really did get lucky, right? Like, this guy's handicapped as shit. Like, isn't even registering what's happening. Wanted to take revenge on my stepfather? He's thinking about his stepfather as he's trying to strangle this guy. So he's killing a handicapped guy by literally drowning him. Just think about that. Like, this handicapped guy in a wheelchair was just killed by being drowned in a bathtub. Talk about mean-spirited. Yeah.
Es ging zu schnell.
Everything happened too fast. Well, honestly, I feel like if you would have planned this out better instead of just, you know, charging out there. No, he's gonna bring her to, like,
Respekt einflößen.
visit her dead son. Like she's gonna go see her son, but she wasn't moving anymore herself. I think she is dead, man. I think she's dead. So she must have passed out due to her illness? Like, let's say she's diabetic and her, like, sugar was crashing. That was a cool shot. I liked that. How the camera slammed down with the foot. Listen, man, I don't know if she's gonna get away because she's more concerned about her mom than she is herself. I don't know if she's trying to run away, so you can probably stop grabbing her. Either she liked me that much? Okay. That's some wishful thinking right there.
Hier werde ich es am genauesten machen. Exakt das, was ich mir immer vorgestellt habe.
Also, he's just gonna shovel the, like, medicine in her. So was the daughter just, like, messing with her to, like... So she was dead, so she actually did die. Oh. This guy's so fucking creepy. He really is. So I wonder if, like, she was trying to, like, kiss him or whatever, like, either to, like, make him, like her, or is it, like, or is this movie all just, like, in his head? Not in his head, like, in the sense of, like, none of it's real, as in, like, this is his perspective of it, like, she was trying to, you know, kiss on him or whatever, and, like, she's not crying for her grandma, or for her mom's death or whatever, because this is such a catastrophe that there's no emotion at all. Okay, so he's not killing the dog. Okay, that makes me happy. I really like those lights. Like, I understand that the lights are, like, the match is not actually lighting up the whole scene, but I really like that. Oh! Oh my god. God, that just comes out of nowhere. He's drinking the blood. Oh, so he just threw up. Yeah, because, you know, it's probably not a good thing to drink somebody else's blood. Probably doesn't taste the best, you know. I mean, you can get various amounts of fucking diseases and shit from doing that, and, like... Ugh. Oh my god, his pants were down. He had sex with the corpse? Oh my god. Holy fuck. Now that's a shot right there. You know, that sight of, like, just the girl dead, blood-soaked in the tunnel would be enough for, anybody to have a nightmare over it. Holy shit, we still got, like, another half hour left to this movie. So stiff, it's just, he's just dragging the glass with him. It's fucking rigor mortis. Man, that's just fucking disturbing and disgusting. Ugh.
Idee, dass ich die Toten ständig bei mir haben könnte, hat mich unheimlich aufgeregt.
This is fucking disgusting. This is fucking sick. This was all only the beginning. I wanted to get new victims as soon as possible. I was crazy about it. I made a new plan. I could really scare them with that. He's so excited that he just, like, tried to push the door out of the way. There are nice added touches to this that, like, really, like, add to his character in specific. Like, he's trying to push that door open because he's, like, so excited. He wants these corpses so bad. See, his first priority is getting the corpses. His second priority is not getting caught. It's not the other way around. Like, this guy is a truly insane sadomasochist. He truly wants, like, the bodies for himself. This is just disgusting. Rigor mortis. Yeah. They're so stiff. Oh, come on, man. You have to drag this body. Man, the way this guy washes himself is just fucking funny. So the guy just puts on the bloody shirt again and puts on that white trench coat. And the dog is just following him, not even really registering, like, what even happened. He gives no fucks. He wants out of there. Do you not know how to drive this thing? Everybody's looking around. Yeah, that's right. He hasn't been around for 10 years, so he doesn't know how to drive. Yeah, bro, you still got blood on your hands. Metaphorically and physically. Oh, he's looking at, like, all the pictures of, like, the family. This guy's a sick man. Just, ugh. I can't pity the victims. I want to continue murder. This, no. Had a perfect plan. Bullshit. Like, this last plan was perfect? What is this so-called perfect plan? So the same people are there. God, he looks like complete shit. Bro, you can't approach them. You just can't look at yourself. You look fucking disgusting. He's gonna kill all of them right here? I don't know in what world you live in where you can just, like, take a plate of food without paying for it and waltz out. Oh, did somebody call the police on him? He's just a freaky looking guy. Easily.
Ich bin berühmt. Schade nur die beiden Mädchen. Das hätte noch eine
What the fuck? His whole game is just to scare people. Jesus Christ. This movie is... wow. That was certainly quite the fucking experience. As far as he goes, as far as, like, this killer in the movie, he's horrifying. He's very creepy. One of the creepiest serial killers in any horror movie I've seen so far. He's right up there with the August Underground killers. He's right up there with Jack, and he's right up there with, like, you know, any other big one that you want to mention, like American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. Like, he's up there with being, like, one of the best, and one definitely very scary. Very, 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 very scary. Yeah, Angst. Yeah, it's a... yeah, I'm afraid of it. I'm angsty. I'm afraid of Angst. That was a good but scary horror movie. But that's not all we're talking about. We got a whole lot more to cover. We gotta talk about how good this thing actually is, on top of how scary it is. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. So starting off with quality and production, this movie is incredibly directed, incredibly performed. I love a lot of the cinematography of this movie. I think this is a extremely underrated movie. I think this movie deserves a lot more recognition than it gets, and I think it also would benefit from an English dub, so in that way people who aren't willing to read subtitles would actually come and watch this movie. This is definitely one of the more hard-hitting horror movies I've seen, not just simply because it's based on a true story, not just simply because the violence is graphic or any of that. It's just because of its presentation, the rawness of it. It feels super gritty. It feels very rough. And I think the low quality of it, like, not low quality in terms of, like, actual, like, skillmanship. I just mean low quality in terms of, like, camera quality, just the graininess of it, really adds to it. This is a well acted. The main guy who plays the serial killer in this movie is tremendous. He looks creepy as hell and does a great job, like, giving off that excitement that this guy feels, just the rawness, the absolute visceral violence thoughts that goes on inside of his head. This was great. I loved this. I loved the narration about how he's talking about, like, what's going through his head. immediately as he's doing something, whatever. Like when he's killing somebody, he thinks about his stepmom, or he thinks about his mom, he thinks about his stepdad, he thinks about all the trauma he suffered as a child, showing that all this is coming from those roots. I can't stress that enough, that the presentation on this is really, really good. The only thing that I have to say is, like, there are just a few moments where, like, specifically with the moments where the, like, daughter is tied up and, like, she's not really freaking out that much. She's not really freaking out at all that, like, everything just happened. And then at one moment she's, like, trying to kiss on him, or I can't tell if she's trying to bite him or kiss him, which, though that could be left up to interpretation with him possibly imagining that happening, or that's what he thinks is happening, especially because he mentions it. I just think that there could have been some better clarification for that, you know? But ultimately, that's just a little thing on top of what is a pretty well executed movie. So for the quality and production of Angst, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 1.75 out of 2. Moving on to Realism. So this is based on a true story, loosely based on a true story. It is inspired by real events, and as we just heard, yeah, it sticks pretty close to its guns. The 3 people who were killed were strangled, tortured, and stabbed to death. And on top of that, how he was caught was the dog was in the car, along with the police showing up because other people recognized the car, and all of a sudden, he opens up the trunk, and sure enough, there you go. There's the bodies right there, right then and there. I really like the realism factor in the sense of, like, criminal psychology, because a lot of serial killers out there deal with childhood trauma when it comes down to why they kill. A lot of people develop those sadomasochistic ways through their childhood trauma and often exert, for example, if they have a problem with mom, like if they had a problem with their mom, they often target females. They often target, like, female workers, single females, or something like that. If they had a problem with males, which most of the time not, it's normally the mother figure that, like, really hits it over their head. If they had a problem with the father figure, yes, they kill the dad in a certain way. Like with him, he had problems with the stepdad and always wished that he could strangle him and kill him in these various different ways. So what does he do? He thinks about the stepdad as he's drowning the handicapped man in the tub. So as far as realism goes, I mean, yeah, I feel good. I feel that this is an extremely realistic presentation of, like, what goes on inside of the head of a serial killer. He's frantic and all over the place. So, yeah, there you go. For Realism of Angst, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 2 out of 2. Moving on to the gore score. So, truthfully, this isn't that brutal of a movie until it fucking is. So, I don't think that this movie has a whole bunch of moments that are just absolutely god-awful. You can't, like, this is so hard for us to watch, like it was with August Underground. This is a movie where it slowly ramps up and then pays off with basically, like, from least to, like, best, or I guess from least to most brutal in terms of kills. The guy gets dragged up into the house, or dragged upstairs, and then gets his head put underneath the water and drowns, because this guy, you know, drowned him, right? Along with, then after that, we have the grandma who died because of the abuse, like, this guy was given to her, right? Like, died because the shock of it. And, like, him trying to, like, get the medications to go into her, and, like, then after realizing she was dead, he kicks the wheelchair away and gets all pissed off. And then, of course, we have the, you know, the elephant in the room. Yeah, that was the hard part. That is hard as fuck to watch. The way he's stabbing makes it look ultra real, ultra violent, ultra just visceral and mean-spirited. It seems very realistic, if that's how I could put it. And on top of that, on top of the gore score, I'm going to mention, this is the only time I'm ever going to talk about this. God, like, this guy comes a lot. This guy, he gets excited over the idea of, like, what he's able to do in the house. He gets excited over when he stabs that daughter to death. He gets excited and literally has sex with the corpse. I said it. There you go. And then, and then of course, later when he was like, I could do so much with these dead bodies, he comes like, oh my god. Yeah, this is just messed up. It's disgusting, it's brutal, it's mean-spirited. It is truly just a gory, messed up movie. The more and more I think about it, I'm like, damn, like, just the layers to it, you know? Like, that's not just simply, like, being gross for the sake of it. It adds to his psyche, because right as he says it, he's like, I can do so much with these bodies, and then he gets excited and starts quivering and shaking, and yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and give, for the gore score for Angst, a 2 out of 2 again. Moving on to creep factor. This guy's creepy. He's very creepy. One of the scariest serial killers in any movie I've ever seen, as of this moment. He is right up there with August Underground, as I said. He's right up there with any big horror movie icon like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. You could throw Patrick Bateman in there as being like some of the best and scariest killers of all time, right? These guys have shocked and scared audiences for years at this point, right? Even though you might not be afraid of them, plenty of other people are, right? So, this guy creeps the hell out of me and is actually scary. He seems like he has no rhyme or reason to it. He just wants to do it. He didn't choose these people because he thought like that they fit the stereotype of his his stepfather and his mom. He didn't choose these people because of them looking like his old parents, right? He didn't choose them for that reason. He got lucky with them. Basically, that means that if you went home tonight and there was a window open, he would just kill you because you simply walked into the house. He doesn't care who the fuck you are, he will kill you. Unless you're a dog. It seems like he's okay with that dog, so I'll say that much. But he's creepy. If he's in your house, he will try to kill you. And that, to me, is very creepy. It's not like as if you're the sister. It's not like as if you're somebody that pissed him off. It's not like as if you got some big booty ass and he's sexually attracted to you. He literally just chose you because you walked into the house. He was originally planning on maybe just killing the guy in the wheelchair and fucking off, but all of a sudden those two people waltzed into the house, and that's when he's like, alright, game on, I got lucky. So, this is really creepy. The music does take away a little bit from it, but I like the music a lot, so I'm not gonna take off too much from that. So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and give, for the creep factor on Angst, I'm feeling a 3 out of 4. This is a mildly, pretty decently creepy movie. Very creepy, very scary. It has its moments, so there you go. So with a 1.75 out of 2 for the quality and production, a 2 out of 2 for the realism, a 2 out of 2 for the gore score, and a 3 out of 4 for the creep factor, that brings Angst to a surprising 8.75 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, I'm majorly scared by this thing. This is a very just scary movie. I think this movie is right up there with some of the scariest horror movies I've ever seen. It's easily like a top 20 for me in terms of scariness. I think it's incredibly creepy. It's got its visceral moments, and I think that it really packs a punch for doing so little. It literally, yeah. Honestly, I like this movie. I like this movie a lot. But yeah, I'm pretty creeped out by it. So, guys, coming in with an 8.75 out of 10 is Angst. There you go. My name is Brendan Reviews. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the fuck time you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys next time. Damn. I wonder what movie we're going to watch next.